Hello and welcome back with me, Admiral. Joining me back on Star Trek Fleet Command as always. Just in advance, I do apologise about the quality of my voice. I still have COVID and my voice is still a bit off. So just bear with me throughout the video. Again, it won't be a hugely long video. Probably about 8 minutes or so long, I would imagine. Just try and keep it as short as possible. But yeah, so today's video is going to be a little bit about speculation. And then we're going to go into the actual game itself and look into the new ships and the new officers that have come to the game, which are the Ferengi officers predominantly, and obviously the new Devor Fisher ship, what it does, where you can use it to mine certain lat nodes and stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to be looking into a little bit of the new content. So we'll start off with the speculation. So the speculation comes from this first line here. A pair of Ferengi brothers appear at the station requesting assistance in dealing with a shady black market network that has been putting more legitimate companies out of business. I might just be reading too much into this, but I'm hoping that when they say this black market network, I'm hoping they bring something like this into the actual game, and it's not just a storyline thing. I want them to actually bring a black market thing into the game where you can potentially do some dodgy dealings. It crops up, say, once a month. You can do some sort of dealings where you get some, trade in like resources. You can trade in materials, trade in blueprints, trade in pretty much anything you think or you have in the game. And you can get obviously anything in return back for it for a reasonable price, we'll say. I'm not going to say exactly what the prices should be, but a reasonable price. A bit like the event store, but you can trade in your old tokens and this, that, and the other to get basically whatever you want. I'm hoping they do that. I'm also hoping that they add some form of mechanism. I don't know how they, again, I'm not 100% how they would do this, but I want to add some sort of mechanism where if you do trade in the black market, there's like, I don't know, say like a 50% chance, then there's a bounty put on your ship. So, or you as a player. So essentially a bounty goes out to obviously the galaxy, and you have a certain icon above your head. So if anyone then destroyed your ship, they would then receive that bounty of however many rewards, basically the police going after you. The only downside to that system is obviously your own alliance can't obviously hit you, but other people could, and obviously you can hit them as well. It just wouldn't work for inter-alliance things, or it could possibly work in the sense that they could sort of postpone your alliance sort of connections whilst the bounty is going ahead, and it lasts only for, say, maybe so many hours depending on how much you traded, or it could potentially last so many days, and basically obviously someone would then come and hit you and destroy your ship, and then they would receive the bounty that is in the galaxy looking for you. Something on the lines of them sort of system I would really like to see in the game. I think that would enhance the game quite a lot. It'd add some sort of bounty hunter-esque style gameplay to the game, which would be incredibly interesting to see. But yeah, moving back over then into the game, let's switch on the game if I can find the revs. Boom. Okay, so we'll switch over into the game itself, and so let's go to, first things first, let's go to the ship itself, which is the Devor Fisher. It's actually quite a high level, well, it seems quite high level considering it's all the way up here. But yeah, this is the ship itself. Obviously, I don't have it personally yet. I'll show you how you can get it in a minute. But yeah, this is the ship. It has a 35,000% percent mining bonus to concentrated platinum. The ship itself, it just looks like a turkey, minus the fact that it's golden. But but it's pretty much identical, the ship, in terms of the Devore. It's exactly the same as the other Devore. It's just it's just golden, I guess. In terms of the nodes themselves, so if we zoom out over, we'll just go and look at Fed space for now. It doesn't really particularly matter, but if we go to Fed space, as you can see, these are the new icons for the Latinum nodes that you're going to be getting, the concentrating Latinum nodes. So if you go into the actual systems themselves, they've added absolutely tons of nodes everywhere, and there's loads of nodes. So the actual node itself, concentrated Latinum, and as you can see, you probably already have one on there. Yep. So they've already got this ship. The easiest way to get this ship, it seems, is if you go to your scrapyard, and if you go find your Ferengi Devore, so for example, this one's only level 30. I get 12. So obviously you kind of want to get one maxed out to be able to get the 120 shards you need for this ship. As you do, wrong one. You want to go to this one. If you go to refinery, go to Latinum, you can get the 120 shards you need from here. So 24 chests, which gives you, like I say, the 120 that you need, or well, you need 120 of the tokens, which gives you the 120 shards, because you get 5 per 1 token. So you do need to get the 24 chest to unlock the entire ship, which means you need 120 points, which I believe you probably do need a maxed out Devore. So the only way to do that would be to get the raw Latinum to start getting the parts for the raw from this. So you need to start using your Devore to get the parts to then potentially unlock the ship. So that's something that I will be doing slowly but surely to try and unlock the ship. Other than that, let's move on into the officers themselves. There's a few new officers in the game, and they are relatively interesting. They're all based to do with obviously mining of some form, but they're all relatively interesting. So we got Arak, so increase in mining speed when mining concentrated Latinum. So again, he's going to even more enhance the speed that you can mine concentrated Latinum than before. But his secondary ability is increased mining speed by 25%. So again, both of these abilities are going to be great for Latinum mining, or alternative, if you don't want to use him as the captain, he's still going to increase by 25%, which is still really, really good. So you can put him on pretty much any miner and get that 25% increase. And then we've got Fess, which increases the base mining speed by 55%. Again, pretty decent. Just bear in mind that is base mining speed, so how that works in real life is always a bit skeptical, but it is the base mining speed by 55%. It should increase by something, but who knows what exactly it'll work out to be. Cut corners if needed, so reduces protection cargo by 30%. That's incredibly poor, so just bear in mind if you are going to use this officer, you're pretty much only going to ever want to use him as the captain. But then bearing in mind his secondary ability is going to be reducing the protection cargo by 30%, which is not ideal. And then so we got them two, and I believe there is one more. There he is, Quark. So his abilities is don't let them take anything, which is increased protection cargo by 90%. This is incredibly good. Again, you can have him on a ship as a captain to help out to ping or something like that to get even more protection cargo there. And then take everything they have, which is increased mining speed by, again, 80%. So he's going to be a great officer to have as your captain for mining pretty much for most things. And then having, say, 10 of 11, and then having maybe to ping as well as the other officer, so that you get a massive protection cargo, and you get obviously 10 of 11's added mining speed as well. So these officers are something to look forward to. Hopefully you can get them sooner than I can, because I never seem to be able to get these officers very quickly. But yeah, hopefully you can get them. I've still got to get all of these officers down here. So yeah, other than that, that's been today's video. Hopefully it's been somewhat useful. Please let me know down below what your thoughts are on the black market idea, and how you would implement something like that into the game. Thank you to all the new subscribers to the channel. Don't forget to keep supporting the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.